What's going on, YouTube? MikeyFB here, welcoming you back. Yes, we are finally back. Way overdue to an update video, kind of a thank you video, definitely, and kind of a bring it all together video where my fingers are doing this and I'm not really sure what it is, but it's happening, it's awkward, and it's here to stay. But what's going on, guys? MikeyFB here, welcoming you back to an update video, to another video where we can kind of sit down and chat a little bit about what's been going on, what is going on, and what's going to be going on. So, first and foremost, this is way overdue because there's a lot of changes here on the channel that I kind of made, didn't really address them, rolled with it, and you guys kept it rolling too, so thank you guys so much for that. If you follow me on Twitter, you know a little bit more about what's been going on in my personal life, because I've been trying to be more active on there. I've actually tried to tweet out a couple times a week, because I really I'm not much of a social media kind of guy. My social media kind of comes from the comments below, and which has also been a little bit. But anyways, yes, so there's been a lot of things that are happening, and the first thing that I want to address that has been happening is to say thank you guys, thank you so much for all of the support, for all of the consistency, for all of the interactions that we've had on YouTube. 2,000 subscribers, which is insane. I never thought, honestly, when I first started YouTube, I've said this probably a million times already, but I didn't think anybody would really watch me. It was something I watched from afar for a while, and I thought I wanted to try it, and I thought it'd be fun. I talk a little bit. I think I'm pretty decently a little bit, tiny bit funny, but so I wanted to give it a shot, and the response has been great. I'm really happy with where we're going. So thank you guys so much, especially going through this video or this Let's Play that we've had. There's been a lot of consistent interaction with you guys. Interaction, that's a weird word. I got to talk to you guys a lot, and that's really cool because I enjoy doing that. You guys kind of tell me how I'm doing, what I'm doing, and what I could be doing, and that's awesome. It's really fun, and it's been a blast. So thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. And per as our last 1K video or 1,000 milestone video, we're already a fifth away to the next one. So go me for procrastinating way too much. I actually tried to record this a little earlier, like last week, and I really didn't like how it sounded, so I decided to try it again. And hopefully we get a little bit better. But that's the first thing that I wanted to say. I got this little list here, that's why I keep looking down. Okay, it's gonna keep me on track, but it's not. But at least then I can hopefully talk about the things I want to talk about. So now that I've said that, I'm probably gonna say thank you a million times throughout this video. But the next topic that I want to talk about is going to be in the present. So that's going to be the Sun and Moon Let's Play, which is actually, I believe when this video goes up, it'll be over. Yeah, because I'm planning on uploading this after the Let's Play. So that was a huge success in my eyes. Now, you may have looked back at some of the other Let's Plays and be like, well, they got more views, they got more likes, they got the... But the thing that I'm looking at is this Let's Play is very spread thin, which is fine. People wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. That was the whole reason I went out and got this thing, was so I could stream it, and then bought this other thing. So that's what I wanted to do. It's what I wanted to do. It's what a lot of people wanted to do. And what I saw was not a drop in numbers. It was a consistency of some people who really like the channel that we're building together, and that is cool. That's what I look at, because this isn't a numbers game. What the... My tongue got caught up in my mouth. It's not a numbers game that I'm playing. I mean, yeah, the numbers are the higher they go, the better it is, for morale or whatever. But I do this for fun. And if there's people who are consistently there commenting and having fun, that's what I wanted to do. 2,000 subscribers. I never thought that I'd get to that. I really never did. I honestly set what I thought was a way out there goal for my first year would be 500 subscribers. I kind of mapped it out after my first Let's Play. I think I had like 60 subscribers, and I figured, okay, if I can get 60 the first one, and 120 the second one, and 240 the next one, essentially kind of building on top of each other, that's kind of where we'd end up. And lo and behold, you guys have really enjoyed it. So thank you guys very much for that. There I go again. Now, so when I say it's the end of Sun and Moon, it's just the end of the Let's Play, because actually I have probably already, because if I can actually get this video done, I'm going to do some recording today, but we are going to be doing some Wi-Fi battles, which you guys have been really excited for, and I can't blame you. I'm pretty excited too. I've got some teams together, and hopefully we can have a little bit of fun. I'm going to try to use some fun mons. I don't want to get too serious into it just yet, especially because not everybody has teams built, and I want to have somewhat of a level playing field, and there's a lot of mons that I wanted to use, namely Guzzlord. Yes, Guzzlord. I looked at the data mine because I like to see the new Pokemon that come out. Okay, I avoid everything that has to do with story, everything that has to do with plot, people, but I like to look at the Pokemon because I like to see what Pokemon there are and what I could possibly go after, because I'd enjoy using them is the thing. So anyways, I really wanted to use Guzzlord, and he was, I believe he was no, there were two. There were two Pokemon, Guzzlord and Necrozma, that I really wanted to at least use, and you can't in the main series main story of the game. So I want to use those. So those are going to be like kind of my powerhouses, I guess, even though Guzzlord is not the best Pokemon. I think he's so cool, I'm going to have fun with him. So that's kind of what I'm going to start off with, is fun things, especially Gen 7 Pokemon, because I want to get my feet a little wet. Get them a little damp. We'll dry them off with a towel, maybe blow dry them. Put a sock on to keep them warm so you don't get sick. Then you put your shoes on and your boots if you live where I am, because it's snowing out and the snow gets in your boots. It makes them all wet again, okay? And once they're wet, you want to keep them dry. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay, so yes, Wi-Fi content. What that is going to consist of is probably going to be the main point of the channel for a little while. Just a little while, I think. I really don't know, honestly. It kind of depends on what you guys want. So what I'm thinking, what I really want to do, VGC Battle Spot content. I have been loving VGC 17. I've been playing a ton on Battle Spot. I was top 100 a little while ago, tried out a new team, and woo, it was a bad team. Let me tell you, I lost like 10 games in a row. Maybe it just wasn't my day. Maybe I went on tilt really early and then I don't know. Anyways, I'm having fun with it still. So we're definitely going to do some of that on the series. And I want to do subscriber battles really bad. 6v6, one versus one with a full team of 6. I want to do that. I want to do some road to rank kind of stuff like Battle Spot singles. But it's not at the top of my list. And honestly, we'll talk about this a little bit later, but I want to kind of ease back into it. And I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. So with new things coming, with what's already happened, what has happened in the past. So these are things that I did not talk about. There's the end of a couple series on the channel here. One of them was going to be The Legend of Zelda. Wow, I absolutely love Legend of Zelda. Do not get me wrong. Why did I stop doing the Let's Play and kind of didn't really talk about it? So over the course of over the course of the past couple months, a lot of things have been going wrong for me, and it's nothing serious. It's just like, the straw that broke the camel's back is the term that I'm going to use for recent things, but nothing serious. But as I was talking about with doing this to have fun, I wasn't having fun with that Let's Play, and it's not because of the game. It was because of ID10T errors. You know, ID10T, write it out. ID10T, idiot. User errors, my fault. So what was going on with it? It was, okay, so first off, I do it on my oh, please don't start. My webcam has been acting kind of funny lately. I'm gonna knock my mic too, but it seems to be doing okay. So I do it on I record that on my TV, as you can see with the change in scenery, and so that takes setting up, and then I'm using my Elgato. I really had no idea what I was doing with the Elgato, and that caused a lot of files to corrupt, and that was very frustrating because it was difficult to get those videos recorded because of how long it took to record them to actually get something done in the games, which is fine because that's the whole point of an adventure RPG kind of game. But between that, I had so many audio issues with that. It was frustrating me with all the things that have been happening, like that were kind of just frustrating me IRL. I wasn't having fun, so I said, you know what? I gotta cut this out. It's stressing me out way too much. It's showing on the videos. I'm not having fun with it. The video is not fun to watch. Let's just get rid of it, okay? And with that came Sunday Fundays also. Sunday Fundays is a ton of fun, and I want to bring it back. Now that I kind of know what I want to do with as far as like recording sound and stuff. So definitely want Sunday Funday to come back, but it was something that I had to wash my hands of. I had to wash them, rinse them off, get the soap off, flick them off, dry them off on my pants because I'm too hipster for a towel, and be on with my day. It was just, it was too much for me to do at the time, but it'll come back. It will. So there was the Legend of Zelda. There was the Sunday Fun Day. Oh yes, Insurgents. So if you guys watched the last episode of Insurgents, you kind of have a little bit of an idea, but I never really addressed it. So we are going to continue Insurgents once the patch comes out. Now the reason I stopped at the time I did, even though there was a little bit of story I could have still done, was we had just finished the gym, I believe. Did we finish the gym? I don't remember if we did. But anyways, we got to a good stopping point. And Sun and Moon was going to come out the next time I would upload a video, and I wanted to do Sun and Moon. So I figured, okay, we'll stop it now. We'll pick it back up when the patch comes out. We'll finish the game. We're definitely going to finish it. I loved playing Insurgents. I still love playing it. It's an awesome, awesome game. So just hang around. It'll be back. I promise. So I think that covers everything, right? We had the Insurgents. We had Legend of Zelda. Sub Saturday just kind of faded away with Sun and Moon, but it's going to be coming back in more in the sense of just Wi-Fi battles. It's not necessarily just going to be on Saturday yet. It might be in the future. I'm not exactly sure the direction we're going to take, but there is going to be consistent content, so definitely watch out for that. So that kind of brings me to my New Year's schedule. So like I kind of said, I want to ease back into it. I want to ease back into it because I don't want to get overwhelmed like I did. So what I think I'm start off with is going to be like maybe two VGC battles, two Wi-Fi. No fingers, Mikey. No fingers. 2 VGC battles, 2 Wi-Fi battles. Let's take a sip of my Charmander. 2 VGC battles, 2 Wi-Fi battles a week, and then work into Sunday Fun Day, and kind of go from there until we build in another Let's Play. But I don't want to jump right into another 7-day-a-week thing because that's a lot for me. Especially because of all that's going on in real life. As you guys know, if you guys watch some of the videos, graduated from college. I got my bachelor's degree. So all of you guys who said congratulations and thank you very much. Or congratulations and good job. Thank you very much because I really appreciate it. A long time coming. It's really weird. It really is, because if the way I think about it is your progression through education and professionalism is it's almost laid out for you to a certain extent. Go to elementary school. Hey, did that, graduated. Go to middle school. Hey, did that, graduated. High school. Graduated from high school. D for diploma. I'm just kidding. I actually did pretty well in school. Go to college. Graduate from college. Your boy has done that now. So now there's a couple things that I can do. I could find a big boy job, get a career, which is something I would really like to do, somewhere that I'm going to stay maybe forever. Go to graduate school. I am going to go back to school and probably get my master's at some point. I've been highly encouraged to do it sooner rather than later, so I think I'm actually going to start studying for the entrance exam. It's called a GMAT for an MBA, but that's beside the point. It's just kind of an idea. But I want to continue growing. That is one thing that will carry you through in your life. If there's anything that I can tell you that you will benefit from, and it won't make you dumber by listening to me, it is that you should pursue education. Doesn't have to be in the traditional sense. Learn. Pick up a skill. Learn a new skill. Find something you're interested in. Learn about it. It'll carry you so far. Just actively learning opens up your mind to so many more things and just keeps it very elastic to where this is elastic, right? You pull on your underwears and they stretch. It's elastic. Okay. It's able to pick up so much more, and you'll be able to, it just really helps. Okay. It really does. So with the new year arriving, I've never really been one for the whole new year, new me, but I really do believe and encourage people to make progress. Progress is a process. My buddy and I used to say that when we worked out, and it was so true. It was very true. Progress is a process, and you need to work towards that. So what does that mean? I believe that I do a New Year's resolution every year. My New Year's resolution this year, I achieved both of them actually. Graduate from college and stick consistently with YouTube for a year. Give it a whole year. Well, I'm almost there. I'm like 2 months away because I started in February. But that was my New Year's resolution, because graduate from college, obvious progression through whatever. And this was learning as well. I learned how to use photo editors such as GIMP and Photoshop, video editors, editors such as Lightworks, Vegas, Premiere. I learned how to do and a lot of stuff with technology, which translates into a lot of different areas in life. Just that confidence carries you way further than what you're acutely learning, if that makes sense. One of the things that it makes me think of, when I was younger, my dad taught me a lot about electricianing, I suppose that's the term I'm going to use, but wiring stuff, how electricity works, how it travels, and through that, we rewired the lighting system in our basement. Well, he did. He told me what to do. I did it, and one thing that it taught me is there's a ton of different ways to fix your mistakes. If you make a mistake, there is a way to fix it. It taught me that it's not really as scary as you think, as long as you're going at it in a smart way. If you're being safe and you do some research, you can get through it. What that is translated to is me being able to do some, pretty basic things with wiring on cars, just anything on cars. In my house, I've become much more handy through that. And that's just what I have gone off on a tangent. My goodness, learning is good. Learn a new thing. But anyways, coming into the New Year's, I want to kind of set a New Year's resolution, and I'm not exactly sure what that is just yet. I'll let you guys know if you guys are interested. I have a couple ideas, but I don't want to say them out loud just yet, because then I have to commit to them, because I really try to keep through. I don't think I've ever not achieved a New Year's resolution that I've made in like the past half a decade, 10 years or so. It's pretty cool. But going into the new year, I encourage all of you to have this mindset, and this is what I'm going to go into the New Year's with. Be the best you that you can be. Be the best version of you that you can be. What does that mean? Progress, first off. Try and make the best of where you're at and what you're doing. Well, what does that mean exactly? It is all too easy to fall into a cycle of having negative surroundings, whether it's people, places, or just mindsets or habits or anything like that. Try and cut that negativity out of your life, and it's not easy. It's really not. And I've fallen into it too. At one of my jobs that I had, I say jobs because that's what I'm doing, but school for a lot of you. There's people that are around you that you kind of cling to each other, because negativity loves company, misery loves company, and it's just complain. But what you should be doing is saying, I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that I have a support system like my family. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful that I get to watch YouTube and MikeyFB make a fool of himself. But trying to get rid of that negativity will make you so much happier. I was fortunate enough to find this great position where I'm at the plastic surgery office that I work at, with a ton of awesome people. And if you're in a bad mood, they will make you laugh. Like, not even kidding. They're so funny, so positive. It's awesome. And so if you're striving for something and you've got the right attitude about you, you're really personifying that. Be the best you. #BTBY. Be the best you. And that can kind of translate into a New Year's resolution if you want to make one. Post them in the comment section down below if you've made it this far, 20 minutes into the video. Post your New Year's resolution into the comment section down below. And I highly encourage you guys to try for something that will to learn something new. And that could be the whole New Year's resolution. Learn something new. But I don't know. That's my 2 cents. That's the only. That was as smart as I can be. Confucius say, Mikey say. That's all it is. What else do we got? So I got that. I got he's back into it. Yep. Best version of you. Hey, I wrote that down. Hey, I know what I'm talking about. New Year's resolution. 1 year on YouTube. So let's just talk a little bit about what's going on in real life for me, just in case. Man, I can't stop coughing. Just in case any of you guys are wondering. So, it kind of started with, let me see, where did it start? My voice went away. I got sick, and that made it really hard to record. I got a little bit behind, stressed me out, because I do take this very seriously, and I like to stay true to what I say I'm gonna do. So that really frustrated me. Then my laptop battery decided to kick the bucket. So what it's doing, it's not charging. So I can still run it very optimally when it's plugged in, but I really can't, but it doesn't run at the highest level of performance, which can kind of stink because it slows everything down, takes more time, and it's one other thing that got added on top of this. Then, I don't think anybody knows this. So I guess if you watch these videos, you kind of learn a little bit more about me each time. But in the summer or fall, summer, spring, I drive a Camaro. It's the car, like my summer car. But I absolutely, I love having it. I got it a couple of years ago. So much fun to drive. It's awesome. It's a blast. But it's a very light car. Obviously, it's a smaller car, so it's very light. It's pretty powerful, and it's a rear-wheel drive. Now, what does that mean? The rear tires spin, and when you're in the snow, rear-wheel drive. I can't say that word, that string of words fast. Rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. It kicks up snow, and it starts to fishtail all over the place. So it's not safe to drive. So I drive a Trailblazer in the winter. I drive a Trailblazer, and it's an older Trailblazer, but it's been very faithful. And throughout the summer, I'd start it up every month or two, drive it around just to make sure everything's moving and such. And, of course, like 2 days after it snows, the battery on that dies. I'm cursed. If I touch a battery, it's gonna die. Don't bring your batteries around here. If you got a Furby and it's still talking to you, I will end it. So I went to get a new battery. That wasn't the case. It actually wasn't the battery. Oh, big surprise that I was wrong. So then I had to go figure it out. I spent all day at a mechanic shop, and they diagnosed it. They told me it was wrong. I had to go find a part. I bought a part. It was the wrong part, so I had to take that back, order another one, get that part, install it. Finally, everything is taken care of. Everything is starting to get back on that straight and narrow. But so let's talk about how long this took. So let's say I lost my voice for 2 days. That's 2 days out. My laptop battery died. That was frustrating. I had to go to Best Buy because they lied to me and told me they had a battery there and could change it. There's another day. I had to order a battery. It took forever to come here because it got stuck in customs. Because shipping batteries doesn't look so good on an X-ray scanner, I guess. So there was the battery. Then this car. Let's talk about how long this car took. So died day 1. Charged it, went to work, it was fine. Next day, died again. Okay, so there's day 2. Bought a battery on day 3. That didn't work because it died the next day. So bought a part, installed the part on day 4. Didn't work. Took it back and ordered the new part on day 5. Got the part in and then installed it. 7 days. It took me an entire week of dealing with this, and I finally got it fixed. So that on top of editing errors, and corrupted files, technological issues, ID10T, idiot, user errors, just it kind of all, like I said, the hay that broke the camel's back. That I said, you know what, I need a break. And that's why I kind of took a little bit of a hiatus on YouTube, is because I just needed to collect myself, okay? Not a big deal. Everybody gets stressed out, and how you deal with it is how you deal with it. I just needed a little bit of time to get caught up on my personal stuff. I was finishing up with school, which was stressful, and I figured I'm going to focus on family, school, and work for the rest of this week. I think it was like 4 days or 5 days I took off. I'm going to focus on that, and then I'll get right back. I'm going to soft reset. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. I'm going to turn it back on, and everything's going to be running smoothly. And it's been great so far. I'm kind of finishing up with this slowly but surely, and like I said, we'll ease back into that more videos, and you guys let me know what you want to see, and I'll try and make it happen. But yeah, I think that's everything that I really wanted to touch on today. Go me. So anyways, I will end the video kind of the way I started it. Thank you guys so very, very much for all the support that you show, all the interactions that you have with me, and just watching my stuff, because I wouldn't be doing it if you guys weren't watching it. I have a lot of fun doing it, so I'm glad that you guys are watching it. It's a revolving door. It's a revolving door. Thank you guys very much. Cheers to 2000. Here's to 2 more. Let's bring in the New Year's together. And like I said, if you watched all the way through, in the comment section down below, #BTBY, and let me know your New Year's resolution and if you're going to have one. But now it's all said and done, I'm going to go ahead and record some battles with you guys on Pokemon. So stay tuned for that. And now it's all said and done, I'm going to go and peace out. And I'll catch up with you guys probably 200 subscribers after 3,000. See ya.